Hey everyone and welcome. Today, we are going to be code breakers. Seriously. We're diving into the world of expressions and formulas, which is kind of the secret language behind, well, everything, from your favorite video games to how the stock market works. But I promise, by the end of this, you'll see it's not some complicated code. It's really just a powerful puzzle, and we're about to solve it together.
So you look at something like this, A plus B, and it does kind of look like a secret message, right? What do these letters even mean? What's the hidden value? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out. Think of this as our first big clue.
Now, to crack any code, what do you need? You need a key. And in the world of math, our master key is one single, simple idea that unlocks the whole thing.
And this is it, the word substitute. That is our key. All it means, literally all it means, is to swap a letter for a number. Once you get this one idea down, the entire code just starts to unravel. It's that simple.
Okay, so let's put our new key to the test. Here's our first puzzle. We've got the code A plus B, and we've been given the secret to unlock it. A is 2 and B is 4. Let's see what happens.
So it's just a two-step move. First, we substitute. We take out the A, we put in a 2. We take out the B, we put in a 4. So A plus B suddenly turns into 2 plus 4. Step 2, we just do the math. 2 plus 4 is 6. And just like that, code cracked. See? Easy.
Feeling pretty good, right? Awesome. Now that you've got the hang of it, let's level up a little bit. The puzzles can get a bit more interesting, but our master key, substitution, it works the exact same way. We just have to add one more little rule to our code-breaking kit. And here's that rule. This is a big one. When you see multiplication in there, like 2w, which just means 2 times w, you've got to follow a simple rule. Always do the multiplications first. It just keeps things neat and guarantees you get the right answer. All right, check this out. Our next challenge is 2w minus 3v. And we're told that w equals 12 and v equals 5. You see those multiplications in there? The 2w and the 3v? That's our cue to use that new rule we just learned. So, first things first, we deal with those multiplications. 2 times w, well, w is 12, so that gives us 24. Then 3 times v is 5, so that's 15. Okay, now we can rewrite the whole thing. It's not 2w minus 3v anymore, it's 24 minus 15. One quick calculation later and boom, the answer is 9. See how following that order makes it so much clearer? You know, we've been solving these one-off puzzles, right? But what if we could make a tool that solves the same type of puzzle over and over again? Well, that's where we go from expressions to something way more powerful, formula. Think of a formula as a reusable blueprint. So what is a formula? It's basically a complete rule. It's not just a mathematical phrase. It actually shows you how different things are connected. It's like a recipe that works every single time. I mean, take the area of a rectangle. A equals L times W. That is a perfect example. It's a blueprint that tells us the area will always be the length multiplied by the width. You can use it for any rectangle in the entire universe. Just substitute the numbers, and it will always give you the right answer. It's amazing. So, what's the big difference here? Well, think of it this way. An expression, like A plus B, is just a phrase. But a formula, like A equals L times W, that's a whole sentence. It's a complete rule. And the dead giveaway? The equal sign. A formula always has an equal sign. Okay, now for the super exciting part. We've used formulas that other people made, but now we're going to create our own. You're not just a code breaker anymore. You're about to become a code writer. So let's think about a real-world problem. We all know there are 7 days in a week, right? But how could we write a rule, a formula, that would let us figure out the number of days for any number of weeks, like instantly? You know, the easiest place to start is just with words. Let's say it out loud. The number of days is always going to be 7 times the number of weeks. That just makes perfect sense, right? It's simple, it's clear. Now, to make it look like a proper math formula, we just shorten it up with some letters. Let's use D for days and W for weeks. Our wordy sentence now becomes this sleek, efficient little formula. D equals 7W. Oh, and here's a quick pro tip for you. When you're writing these, it's just kind of the rule to always put the number before the letter. So we write 7W, not W7. It doesn't change the math, but it's a small detail that shows you know what you're doing. All right, we built the tool, we created our formula.
D equals 7W. Now it's time for the payoff. Let's put our brand new creation to work and solve something with it. So here's the job. We need to find out exactly how many days are in 8 weeks. A minute ago, we might have had to stop and think about it. But now, we have a formula that's ready to go.
We just take our formula, D equals 7W, and what's the magic word? Substitute. The number of weeks, our W, is 8. So we just swap out the W for an 8. Our formula now says D equals 7 times 8.
And the answer, of course, is 56. 56 days. Our formula worked perfectly. We built a rule, we used it, and it gave us the right answer in a SMAP. That is the power we've been unlocking this whole time. So let's just recap what we did here. We started with what looked like a secret code, and we found out that substitution is the master key that unlocks it all. Then we leveled up and saw that formulae are just these powerful, reusable blueprints. And best of all, we even built our very own formula from scratch. So I want to leave you with one last question. Think about your own day-to-day life. Maybe it's figuring out costs, or planning your time, or even adjusting a recipe. What's one thing you do that you could simplify with a formula of your own? Because the code is all around you, and now you actually have the tools to write it.